We're also keeping on top of oil prices today. They had a sort of a knee-jerk run-up on talk. It was just talk that the so-called virtual meeting between the key oil players, namely Russia and Saudi Arabia, would produce a cut in production of up to 20 million barrels a day. Now, that sounds a little over the top, but that was what they were running on. They're not running on it as much right now. The gains have been pared considerably. Phil Flynn is all this stuff, so maybe he knows why that's eased up. What do you think, Phil?
Neil, I'm sure you're glad that Saudi Arabia and Russia seem to have buried the hatchet when it came to their little production war, but they've been under unprecedented pressure, not only from the price of oil, but geopolitical pressure from places like the United States and Canada that really have taken the brunt of this crash in the oil prices. What we're hearing right now is that a deal is actually done. The question is exactly how it's going to play out. The 20 million barrel a day cut production isn't going to be OPEC alone. From what we're hearing, the OPEC production cut is going to be mainly about 10 to 12 million barrels. The bulk of that, at least 6 million barrels of that, is going to be taken by Saudi Arabia. That is pulling down production from 12 million barrels a day to 6 million barrels a day. The Russians are going to kick in about 2 million barrels, and the rest of the cartel is going to make up that difference. So that's the talk right now. But there is another big meeting that oil traders are going to be watching, even though the markets will be closed due to the Good Friday holiday. That is the G20 energy minister. That's when the oil producers and the consumers are going to get together and try to hammer out to see if other countries are going to join in this cut to try to stabilize energy prices. Right now, from what we're hearing, OPEC is looking for the G20 to kick in at least an additional 5 million barrels a day to cut off production. That goes with the U.S. production that's already on track to fall by 2 million barrels a day, not because they're colluding with OPEC, but because the market's been so bad and producers have had to cut back production.
All right, Phil Flynn, thank you very, very much, my friend.